the evolution of drill music, from Chicago streets to the Bronx, and the rise-fall of Spazz Drilly. Drill music didn't begin as a viral trend or a playlist category. It started as a survival language, a raw, unfiltered reflection of life in some of America's most dangerous neighborhoods. Over the past decade, drill has evolved from Chicago's housing projects to London's estates, to Brooklyn's blocks, and finally into the chaotic, sample-driven world of the Bronx. This is the story of drill's evolution, told through a year-by-year timeline, ending with one of the Bronx's underground figures, Spazz Drilly, and the 15-year sentence that closed a significant chapter in drill culture. 2009-2011, the pre-drill era, Chicago's pressure cooker. Before drill had a name, Chicago's South Side was already shaping the sound. Between 2009 and 2011, the city experienced a surge of youth violence, school closures, and neighborhood turf wars. Teenagers armed with low-budget cameras and cracked-version audio software began documenting their world in real time. These early videos and street anthems laid the foundation for drill. Artists like Pac-Man, Lil Jojo, and Young Pappy sowed the earliest seeds. Gritty, honest, and dangerous. 2011-2012, Chicago drill is born. The year 2011 marks drill's true arrival. A 16-year-old named Chief Keef begins uploading tracks like Bang, Sosa, and early freestyles, all recorded while he was on house arrest. The sound is unmistakable. Dark beats, sliding 808s, monotone delivery, and raw street realities. 2012 takes drill global. I Don't Like goes viral. Kanye West remixes it. Drill hits mainstream hip-hop. Lil Durk, King Louie, Fredo Santana, and Lil Reese become the pillars of the movement. Chicago drill becomes a cultural force, one that changes rap forever. 2013-2014, drill spreads internationally. By 2013, drill jumps across the Atlantic. London producers and artists reshape the sound with darker melodies and different percussion patterns. UK drill is born. Meanwhile, in New York, Bobby Shmurda drops Hot Nigga in 2014. It's not yet UK-style drill, but it signals the start of something big in Brooklyn. The Shmoney dance goes global, foreshadowing New York's upcoming takeover. 2015-2016, UK drill rises. Brooklyn adopts the sound. As London artists like 67 and producers like 808 Mellow, Ghosty, and Axel Beats establish UK drill's identity, Brooklyn begins to evolve its own lane. 2016 becomes a pivotal year. 22G's releases Suburban, widely considered the first modern Brooklyn drill anthem using UK-style production. The blueprint for New York drill is created. 2017-2018, Brooklyn drill becomes a movement. By 2017, Brooklyn drill is fully alive. Chef G responds to 22G's with No Suburban. A new wave, Sleepy Hollow, Curly Sav, and others, strengthens the borough's sound. UK producers become the go-to source for beats. The energy is confrontational, gritty, and unmistakably New York. 2019-2020, Pop Smoke pushes drill into the global spotlight. 2019 changes everything. A young rapper from Canarsie named Pop Smoke releases Welcome to the Party, produced by the UK's 808 Mellow. The song blows up instantly. Clubs, radio, playlists, everywhere. Pop follows with Dior, War, and Gaddy, becoming the face of Brooklyn drill. 2020. After Pop Smoke's tragic passing in February, his posthumous album cements drill's place in mainstream hip-hop. Drill is no longer underground, it's global. 2020-2021, the Bronx creates sample drill. While Brooklyn dominates the charts, the Bronx ignites a new wave, sample drill. Producers start flipping. R&B classics, 90s soul tracks, early 2000s pop hits, combined with aggressive drill drums, the Bronx births a faster, more chaotic sound. 2021 marks its explosion. K-Flock, Is Ya Ready Be Lovey, My Everything, D-Thang G's, Shaw E.K., and others rise rapidly. With TikTok helping tracks go viral, Bronx drill becomes the new face of New York drill. 2017 to 2021, the Drilly movement forms. Inside the Bronx. Within the Bronx landscape, smaller movements existed alongside the mainstream stars. One of these was Drilly, also associated with the G-side set. Key names include Drilly, Spaz, Drilly, various neighborhood collaborators. Their music wasn't commercial. It reflected the raw Bronx block reality, high energy, aggressive flows, hyperlocal references, a movement built from the ground up. Spazz Drilly becomes one of the standout voices within this lane. 2022. Operation Drilly. The crackdown. In April 2022, the Bronx District Attorney announces Operation Drilly, one of the biggest drill-related legal crackdowns in New York history. Over 20 alleged members and associates of the Drilly G-side crew are arrested. Charges include murders, attempted murders, shootings, armed robberies, conspiracies. The indictment famously uses music videos and social media posts as supporting evidence, igniting national debates about rap lyrics and criminal cases. Spazz Drilly becomes part of the larger legal spotlight around the Drilly movement. 2023-2024. Court proceedings unfold. Throughout these years, cases move through the justice system. Some plead out, others fight charges, but the Drilly story becomes one of the most heavily watched drill-related cases in New York. 2024 to 2025. Spazz Drilly's fate. 15 years. By 2025, it becomes clear across court records, community circles, and credible insiders that Spazz Drilly receives a 15-year prison sentence. This aligns with New York's violent felony sentencing structure, determinate time, no early parole, 85% mandatory service for many violent crimes. A once rising Bronx drill voice now faces a decade and a half behind bars. Why Spazz Drilly's story matters. Spazz Drilly represents a unique intersection in drill culture. Chicago created the foundation. The UK reshaped the sound. Brooklyn globalized it. The Bronx reinvented it. Drilly embodied the underground rawness of Bronx street drill. His rise and fall illustrate how drill can be artistic expression, but also how the environment surrounding it can pull artists into situations that end careers or cost lives. The legacy of drill today is bigger than any one artist or borough. It has become a global language, from New York to London, Ghana to the Netherlands, Australia to France. But beneath the success lies a reminder. Drill began as a reflection of survival. It still is. Spazz Drilly's story is one thread in the larger fabric of a genre that continues to evolve, inspire, warn, and transform all at the same time.